Good morning, Apple Springs. I'm Daniel Johnson, and these are your general announcements. Once again, we don't have much going on in Apple Springs, but that doesn't mean we can't take a look at what's going on in good old Texas. Now, I want you to imagine that you're with your mom or your dad. You're in town doing some shopping. Then, you decide, why don't we go to Walmart? You get your cart, you start tossing some stuff in, and then you see this. If I saw him, I'm certain I would have gone into a cardiac arrest. I don't do snakes. I am curious on how big that thing would have gotten if it had been dealt with, though. On the topic of growing, there's apparently a mullet championship. I can't make this stuff up. There are categories, official judges, the whole thing. Now, me personally, I could never pull off a mullet, but if you think you got what it takes, there is a website. Our final bit of news is accompanied with a challenge. I know Apple Springs is a lot of basketball fans, and we even have some talent mixed in there. But I don't know anyone who can successfully spin a basketball on their finger. I just found out that the longest basketball spin was 4 hours and 15 minutes. This record is held by Joseph Adiambo. I honestly don't think anyone here could break that record. Let's see which one of our students can spin a basketball on their finger the longest.
Well, that wasn't very long.
Good morning, Apple Springs. I'm Connor Stover, and this is your Wacky Weather. To start us off today, what do you think is the highest temperature that was ever recorded? 115 degrees? 120 maybe? Well, no. The highest temperature ever recorded was an astounding 134.1 degrees Fahrenheit in Furnace Creek, California. That's hot enough to cook a TV dinner or chicken nuggets. The most rain in 1 minute was 1.5 inches, which was in Barrett, Santan, on the 26th of November in 1970. Speaking of rain, the hottest temperature while it was raining was 119 degrees Fahrenheit in Imperial, California on July 24th in 2018. The most rain that was ever recorded in 24 hours was Cilio's Reunion, which was 71.9 inches. That's about 28 more inches than Houston received in the entire year of 2020. Well, that's it for weather. Thanks for watching.
Good morning, Apple Springs. I'm Dakota Campbell, and these are your sports announcements. On Tuesday, February 1st, the high school basketball teams have a game at home against Wells. The girls play at 5, and the boys play at 6. On Friday, February 4th, the high school basketball teams have an away game in Laneville. The girls play at 5, and the boys play at 6. These have been your sports announcements.
Did you know that the shadows can actually predict the weather? This is possible because of a holiday we call Groundhog Day. Groundhog Day was first celebrated on February 2nd, 1887, in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. If the groundhog sees his shadow, then we get 6 more weeks of winter. If not, then spring will come early. In 1886, the Punxsutawney Spirit newspaper printed the very first news of a Groundhog Day observance. The next year, everything fell into place. The Punxsutawney Groundhog Club celebrated for the first time, and the newspaper's editor declared that Phil, the Punxsutawney Groundhog, was America's official weather forecasting groundhog. Since then, the tradition has grown in popularity with many other cities across the country holding their own Groundhog Day celebrations, but none are as elaborate as the ones that take place in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania every February 2nd. So, let's go around the school and ask everybody what they think is going to happen Is he going to see his shadow, or is he not?
I think he's gonna see a shadow and we're gonna have more winter.
I think that we will not see his shadow. I don't even know why, but it's true.
I think the groundhog will not see a shadow.
I think he's gonna see his shadow. We're gonna have a lot more winter.
Lunch for the week.
Welcome to Highlights with Hunter.
Now for Greg Brown's East Bay dunk.
But also a lot of NBA scouts. You've got a chance to prove who you are as a player.
Getting a tongue lashing from Stan Van Gundy. And one of the highlights of the night. Hey, sign him up for the slam.
Here at number 2 is Jaylen Brown.
Numbers for Boston. Brown. Oh my goodness. Jaylen Brown emphatic. He sees Miles right there. Wow. You're next. Yeah, he did.
Here is Russell Westbrook with the slam dunk.
Ball Utah now. Their bench is just 2 out of 12 from beyond the arc.
Ross! Throw it down! Throw it down, Ross! Getting into the paint and then exploding. Did he ever explode over the top of Gobert? Oh, wow.
Oh!
Here is an incredible game ending by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Devontae Graham.
The inbounder. Giddy's got to get it in. No timeouts. The ball is inbounded to Shea. Temple did not foul. And Shea on the step back still buries the three.
And before we can even talk about it, I mean, look, he's fouling, trying to foul him right there. There it is. And he kind of looked at the officials. Look, I'm trying to foul. And you know what's interesting about that? He was trying.
Oh, Graham! Count the bucket for the win. Heave to win it by Devontae Graham. His 5th and final victorious three. And the